So we talk about this just now. We talk about this zoo for the animal. Now we look at for the plants. For the endangered plants, we do have the botanical gardens. Okay, so the seeds, we can use the seed or the cutting collected from the species in the wild, and then we build up the population. So some plant we may be able to reintroduce them back to the natural habitats. Okay, so what are the role? Similar to the zoo, we want to protect endangered species. We can carry out research methods on the reproduction and growth, and also we can do the research in terms of conservation, the method how we can reintroduce them back to the new habitats, and also to educate the public in many roles of the plant and ecosystem and their economic value. So that's why we need to maintain the plant biodiversity. Okay, not only in terms of species, but in terms of the genetic diversity. Okay. So one of the way we can do this, okay, compared to the animal, animal we have assisted reproductions, but for plants, how we do it, we can do the tissue culture and also the cloning. So what's this mean? Basically, we can take sometimes the plant, we won't be able to transport them. Okay, let's say the plant already grow up so tall already. It's difficult for us to transport them from their wild environment, transfer them to the botanical garden. So what we do, we can get some parts of the plant and then culture them. So when we culture them already, we provide them with a suitable growth medium and some stimulants here to stimulate them to form a new plant. Okay. So what we do actually here, we take a small sample and grow them on the agar in a sterile condition so that it won't be affected by bacteria. And then the cell divide by mitosis to give rise a mass of the cell that can be cloned by subdividing them. So the cell transfer the medium containing appropriate mixture of the plant hormone, and then they were going to grow the stem and the roots so that we can transfer them and grow in the soil. Okay. So what are the examples so far? You can see that in Birmingham Botanical Garden is quite nice. You can see that they have a different theme in this case. Okay, so they do have the glass houses to control the temperature. Okay, because sometimes we know that in botanical garden, okay, when same like animal, right? If you have, in the zoo, you had a penguin, you had a panda, you need to create the environment. So same goes to the botanical garden. They need to create a particular environment so that it can grow. Okay, so this is a botanical garden, quite nice. In Malaysia, we do have a few botanical gardens. One is in the Penang, okay, in Penang Botanical Gardens. So we do have the aquatics in plants, we do have the terrestrial plants and some different types of the theme that are available in these botanical gardens in Malaysia. Okay, so before we go into the seed banks, please continue with the attendance. Record your attendance now. Stop the recording.